Pope Francis says, Christian love is loving without counting the cost. As St. Augustine says, the measure of the Christian love is loving without measure. May the peace and joy of Christ be with you today. The art of love is God at work through you. Today's Gospel, which is taken from St. Matthew chapter 22 verses from 34 to 40, focuses on the commandment of love. Love for God and love for neighbor. The first part is taken from the Shema prayer, which is based on the book of Deuteronomy, and the second part is from book of Leviticus. And the difference Jesus makes here is uniting them together and making them one. And it calls us to love God with all our faculties, with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our mind, and nothing less than that. And to love our neighbor in a manner nothing less than loving our own selves. Love for neighbor is love for God in action. Saint John the Apostle later on would echo the mind of the Lord in his first letter, chapter 4, verse 20. If anyone says, I love God and hates his brother or sister, is a liar. And we have many saints who have expressed their love for God by seeking out the most wretched, the poorest, the lost, the most humiliated, and the weakest in the society, and loving them and raising them up to reveal their intrinsic dignity as persons worthy of love. And loving our neighbor as our own selves is differently phrased in the golden rule, which is found in the scriptures of most of the world religion. Do to others what you would have them do to you. And it is like a cook preparing meals for others, preparing it with so much care and attention, and double checking it before serving, as if she would do for her own self. It is like a mechanic stripping down the brake job he has just completed because he heard a strange noise. Because that's what he would do before driving his own car. Or it is like a brighter student helping out the weaker student in the class for the project work, working through the project meticulously and with lots of attention and patience, as if she would do for her own project. Or it's like that youth who rushes through a stranger in danger to give his own blood or to find blood from the available resource, as if he would do for his own parents or siblings. They are just simple examples, yet each of them do cost an hour of unbillable time, a short night's sleep, access to an inner circle of power and authority, an interview or a promotion, etc. Pope Francis says, Christian love is loving without counting the cost. As St. Augustine says, the measure of the Christian love is loving without measure. My dear friend, how committed are you in your love for God and for your neighbor? Remember, to be a Christian is not to be a perfect person, but a loving person. A loving person who would strive towards perfection in charity. May the love of Christ redeem us. Amen.